Welcome to the home of the DIY movement, where we build stuff and paint things.
You don't like your eyes or what?
Well, first.
Man.
Oh, shit.
All right, y'all, welcome back. Today is Saturday, January 3rd, 2025, man. It's a new year. It's a new year. For y'all, it's going to be Truckin' Tuesday because we're going to post this video on Tuesday. A little under the weather today, but we're still going to push through. It's supposed to be 85 degrees today in January, which is nuts. Bobby's going to show up today. Going to have him weld up all these holes, drill the rest of these things out. Patch that little corner right there. And probably weld on the gas door deletes and stake pocket deletes and see whatever else we need addressed. I believe the owner is going to be bringing a door and a fender or maybe a hood, I'm not sure, to go ahead and strip and get in epoxy. We really want to get the whole thing stripped in epoxy before we do any of the body work. Although I might knock out the tailgate today, depending on how much time we have, because it really doesn't need much. Got a lot to move around here, but that's today's project. 62, we're going to be on that next weekend. We got a lot done over the holiday here with the glass. We're going to put some work in on this truck. We're going to kind of alternate till the truck is out of here. So that's the plan. Same process as before, so when he shows up, we'll see what he brings.
All right, so my buddy showed up with a hood, 2 fenders, and a door. The hood looked like it was in rattle can primer. I don't know, it just had a lot of stains on it. Looked like it had been stored outside. So I said, you know, it's got to go. So we decided to strip it all down. We're using the typical fiber discs, hitting it, you know, both angles. Took a total of 45 minutes to strip it down, and then DA it with 80 grit. It did have some filler on it. Had a little more than I thought it needed, but I mean, we're gonna have to put some right back on it. But I think we can be able to go a little bit thinner if we block it a little better than it was. Overall, stripped pretty easy. Still don't know what was on it. I think it was rattle can. It's a pretty messy process. Luckily, the breeze was blowing pretty good. When it came time to the fenders felt like they were in a 2K urethane. So he was able to contact the guy who did the work previously and explain the process. And the guy said that he stripped them to metal and then used the etch primer. And then I think he did filler on top of metal. I'm not sure. We didn't strip them, but said he used the etch primer and then used the 2K urethane on top. And they appeared pretty good. So we decided to go ahead and leave them and not strip the fenders. Here's a shot of all the filler on the front end. The fillers what really eats up those fiber discs more than just paint.
Got this stripped down, took about 45 minutes, 2 people. We're gonna go over it with the DA real quick again, just to get any residue off. We had to treat it a little bit. A little bit right here, a little bit right here. The fenders look okay. I don't think we're going to take those all the way down. We talked to the guy who did the previous work and explained his process, so I think we're good on that. We're just going to block them. I think we're going to block them with 180 and then go epoxy on that. The fenders look real good, so that's a bonus. That's a bonus. So he's smearing Merca dry guide coat on this fender. It looks pretty straight, but we'll see. It's really hard to tell when it's in primer like this, so we'll see. It feels pretty good though. We're going to be using the Sunmite 180 on the Black Diamonds. Black Diamond long block. Probably a little Durablock round block. And then this little block right here, a little Durablock for any little low areas or whatever. So we're gonna hit these with 180, and then we're gonna go probably 2 full coats on epoxy, and hopefully we don't need much more after that. But we'll see. Alright, driver's side fenders in 180. We opened up the holes for the emblem again. You don't like your eyes or what? Passenger side pretty good as well.
Alright, so my buddy commissioned Bobby to weld in these plates that he bought. Pre-cut stake pocket covers and gas door covers for these trucks. And so he was doing that while we were stripping the hood and stuff. We also welded up any little holes that were pulled out with the old school dent puller from previous repairs. So the bed is now solid, although it does need quite a bit of body work, banging around and stuff. But at least all the stuff is fully welded up.
We skipped the safety meeting this morning. So we just cleaned this. Well, we cleaned this about 20 minutes ago with the alcohol-based waterborne cleaner. It's been D8 80 grit. We're going to go on top of these fenders because after we sanded this, we called the guy that did the previous work and got a description of what he allegedly did. So I think it's okay to go on top of. It's a 2K primer with an etch primer under it. So, but they block down pretty nice. Fenders block down pretty nice. So I think what we're gonna do is just resand these in 180, and we're gonna give them 2 coats and probably block them one more time 320 and see what they look like. This has a long way to go. It's got some dents. You ready?
All right, this right here is sped up 3 times. Let my buddy go ahead and do the first round. This is probably only his second or third time actually spraying anything, so he's very much an amateur. But I let him get some time in with the gun, get adjusted to it a little bit. I end up doing a second coat. We end up using exactly 32 ounces to get everything in 2 coats. That's 2 fenders and then the hood. The fenders look really good. I'm really impressed with them. Hood, I don't see it being a problem. We sat around for about 2 hours last night trying to decide on what color we're going to go with this truck. Maybe guys in the comments can drop an idea, but we were kind of thinking on like a Nardo gray and then a white on the bottom half, or bottom third, I guess, below the trim. Either that or maybe like a baby blue with a white on the bottom, something kind of from that era, something to keep it kind of classic. We definitely want to go two-tone, so maybe guys can drop a comment below on what you think would look good on this truck. Also want to remind y'all, we got a Facebook group now. It's called the DIY Movement. I think we got like 200 members, kind of a small group, still growing. It's free to join. All we're doing is exchanging, you know, project pictures and stuff like that, trying to keep the motivation going for some of these guys. Overall, this truck's moving along pretty good. I think next is going to be the firewall. Here's me spraying. I've sped it up. I believe this is 8 times sped up. So all I did was just give it a good heavy second coat. You guys seen the product we use, SPI Epoxy, mixes 1:1. This is their gray. And actually, the Nardo gray would be similar to this color. With the white on the bottom. I really like that combo. He did bring a door, passenger side door, I believe, that I think we're going to reject. It just looks like it's hiding a lot under the paint, and he claims to know a guy that has a bunch of doors. Can maybe get a pair of doors for $150 each in good shape, hopefully. So I think we're going to go that route and try and save some time versus trying to rework the door that he brought, which I think would take all day, 2 days probably. So we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes you have to, you know, try and find better parts to work with instead of wasting time trying to fix what you got. Well, that's 2 coats of epoxy.
All right, that's 2 coats. We mixed up 32 ounces and we had just enough. We ran a little bit dry on the end there. This one last pass, but it was already good with the first coat. So looking at the hood now, it's not that bad. Has some dents, of course. This is probably from slamming it. It's got some hair. Not bad, man. Not bad. Little dingers. A weird crease. I wonder if that's from bringing it.
I don't know.
The primers will probably fill that now. Probably don't even need fill. I'm really liking the body work on the fenders. Previous. Looks good. Doesn't need much. So that's gonna be easy. Easy peasy. Looks good. Cap the stake pockets. Spotted those in. Of course they need body work and all that, but they're fully welded in. All the little holes are filled. All the little holes that were filled with Bondo were gone. We just spotted those in. Of course this bed's gonna get the whole treatment. And the gas doors are gone. Gas doors are gone. Boom. Filled in all these little holes that were filled with Bondo. Probably need to get some rattle can on there or something at least. And then he also replaced this little drip rail hole. Boom. Need a little body work on that. So man, what time do we start? We got here by 8:30?
About 8:30.
That's 5. 30-minute lunch, 9 to 5, 8 hours. We stripped the hood. We filled all the holes. We blocked the fenders with 180. And we got them coated, man, in 1 day. So, easy peasy, man. This hood's gonna look good. The whole thing's gonna look good. What you think, man?
Good day's work.
Yeah, wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad, man. Bobby did a lot.
Yeah. Shout out to Bobby. Thank you.
Bobby earned his $100 today. Anyways, man, hope you guys enjoyed this Truckin' Tuesday. Next up, not next weekend, probably the following, we gotta find doors.
Yeah.
And then, shit, body work. I'm gonna show this door, man. I'll show it. Show what we're rejecting. This thing, it's got a nice dinger right here, but it just feels lumpy. It feels like it was a lot of body work and a DA job.
Look around the lock, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, it just feels lumpy. So you claim we can get doors for like 200 or less? That'd be great. I say do that. Or maybe we'll get something nicer to start.
Yeah. I always heard like all the repop doors, they don't fit.
Yeah, they're not gonna fit up here.
Fit good. Yeah, you got a gap.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
So next up probably be firewall actually.
Yeah.
That's a full day really to do it the way we want to do it. We bought these panels, these pre-made panels, but we're gonna use them, but I think we're gonna do something a little different with them. I think we're gonna ditch all this. I think we're gonna ditch these. Trying to figure out how we're going to address this. I think we're going to weld it all, but we got to see how we want to do that. Anyways, man, hope you guys enjoyed this. Moving right along. We'll bring you guys back next time, Truckin' Tuesday.